This is Dr. Tom Elliott, and I'm introducing viewers to is a relatively new client to BC Diabetes. He's a minister of religion. His church is the Rock Generation Church in New Westminster, and he is BC Diabetes Client of the Month for August 2023. Allowed me to introduce him by name, and of course he'll be answering a few questions. But I wanted to show you some of his results, which is the sort of things that caught my eye. And if you can see his screen there, you'll notice that December 2022, his A1C was 11.5, and just 2 weeks ago, it was 5.7. So his A1C fell by 50% into the non-diabetes range. And he also lost 55 pounds. Yeah. Welcome to the BC Diabetes Facebook feed on Client of the Month. Tell me, how did you do it?
Well, first of all, I would like to acknowledge my mentor, Yusha. This is Yusha. So
Ayusha is one of our awesome 8 case managers at BC Diabetes.
I think she's on top of that list. And when I visited last June, she told me, certain things that I needed to do, and so I decided to really fix my lifestyle from always thinking of it as comfort food. It became I was too comfortable with the comfort food, so I had to change a lot of diet and exercise and all that stuff. So that's why I was able to lose
But give us the details. Like, what sort of comfort food do you not consume now?
Well, I've cut down definitely on carbs and sugar. And sugar. So I think that's and I did listen, like what I told doctor. I stopped eating. Like, my last meal of the day would be around 7 p.m. intermittent fasting, and following day would be around 11 in the morning. And then I was able to extend it to 12 and then 1 p.m. So I just eat from 1 to 7. Like the real meal would be 7. So 1 o'clock would be white egg and some
egg white.
Yeah, egg white.
How do you cook the egg white?
I just put because everything right now is plant-based, so they have butter, plant-based butter, and then I put the egg white. Did I say white egg? Yeah, because I was thinking of a yellow egg.
So in a frying pan?
In a frying pan, yeah. But I don't do fry anymore except for that. But yeah. And then I put some plant-based cheese. So everything is plant-based.
And what do you eat at 7 o'clock at night?
I eat either salmon, and then I eat plant-based Impossible Burger. What do you call that again? From Costco.
Impossible Burger.
Yeah.
Okay.
The patty.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called.
Now, are you a Filipino?
I am.
Okay. About 1/3 of the clientele at BC Diabetes is Filipino. Rice is such a big part of your life. Like, what's your advice to them?
If they don't have diabetes, eat rice. But if they do, it either, it's always like management. But for me, it had to be radical because of my weight and because of the fact that, type 2, it's not a joke. My son's type 1.
Okay.
Yeah. So seeing my son, and he's probably been diagnosed 3 years already. He's 16, so when he was 13. So I kind of know that it's that one's not reversible. So I kind of know we're kind of living in that realm of really just watching what we eat. And so that's why to me it's an important lesson, because my wife and I, we decided, it's the rice thing. We have to cut down until my wife, she's perfectly healthy, but there's no rice anymore in the house. So
CGM is a big thing for your son who's got type 1, and also a big deal for you, hey? He also agreed that we could look at his CGM feed. Now, this is back in June, but I think you can see that all the green, his time in range was 99%. His estimated A1C back in June was 5.9. His average sugar was 6. And here's his day-to-day reading. He's between those lines the whole time. Did you find the CGM to be a useful tool for you?
Oh yeah, I think the good news is that Ayusha had me try it to get 10-day trial. So and I was thinking, do I need to have it? When she goes, we have to watch, check the result first. So it was because it gave me 2 prompts when I was over, and so I was like, oh, I'm over. And when I was under, I think 3 times, and just and that's why I was able to maintain it. It was just crazy though, because the first few days I was just overly conscious. I was just checking all the time. I was just checking all the time, which is good. I think to have that prompt, to have that reminder is a good thing.
Yeah.
So go get one for those.
Yeah, and just for the viewers, is on the standard type 2 diabetes medication. So he takes metformin, he takes empagliflozin or Jardiance, he's on Ozempic, and takes a couple of blood pressure pills as well as a cholesterol pill. Yulmang, Minister of Rock Generation Church in New Westminster, thank you very much, and congratulations on being our Client of the Month in August 2023.
Thank you, Doctor.